Okay, so how beautiful does Jan look? We are talking about this stunning embroidered mesh knit sleeve tunic. So it's 3/4 sleeve, it's a tunic length, and we love what Nina Leonard Fashions brings to us. So it's all about that New York-based fashion brand, bringing us this effortless style, super chic. This blouse is so great because the length is incredible, the colors are popping, wait till you see all the details. And for the first time ever, as a today's special in a top, we have petites. So for all of our petite gals out there, we've got petite lengths. It's still that great tunic length. So 27.5 inches for the average length, 25.5 inches in that petite length. And look at these mouth-watering, fun, fresh, fancy colors. Let's get into it. So the first one that we have for you is the one that we are calling Lemon Zest, and that is exactly what it's gonna do. It's gonna make your mouth water. It's fresh, it's fun, it's bright, it's effervescent, and it's called Lemon Zest. After that, the one that I'm wearing is called Rose Pink and has a little bit of kind of like this, kind of almost like a shell peachy pink undertone to it. It's all about this beautiful embroidered floral overlay. It does have a tank underneath, so it's got a bodice that's attached, so you don't have to worry about layering anything. You've got the beautiful kind of waved banded texture at the bottom and on the sleeves. And then we have it for you in your gorgeous ivory. So those are 3 of your colors. We also have matching pants to go along with it, which we'll dive into. I'm loving this beautiful blue. We're calling it Blue Violet. It has a kind of a, almost like a periwinkle or like a cornflower, kind of a lavender undertone. It's really, really gorgeous. That is 3-dimensional. That is not printed on. That is embroidered detail on this mesh knit. Then after that, we have it in this gorgeous color, which you're calling Praline. So beautiful neutral. There's, oh wow, what a shot. How gorgeous is that? That is absolutely stunning. And then after the Praline, we have it for you in classic black. Extra small through 3X. Again, petite length or your average length. And we're super excited because this is a brand that we love, we trust, gives us this gorgeous, effortless fashion, but super affordable and incredible quality. And guess who is joining us tonight? We're so excited because Kate Bandel, the president of Nina Leonard Fashions, is with us. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to spend time with you tonight.
I'm so happy to spend time with you and you girls at home. This is absolutely terrific. And I'm really, really excited about the fact that we could bring petite to the TS for the very first time in a top.
I love that. And why did you do that? Why was that important to you, Kate?
Because, you know, I talk to a lot of our customers and we do, you know, look at our business in general. And I realize probably 40 or 50% of my customers are actually petite.
Wow.
And I'm just really, really happy to give them exactly what they want, because the Nina Leonard range is all about 3 things: fit, fit, and fit.
That's it.
That's
all in that. And I'm so excited. Okay, already extremely excited to showcase this at not only $36.95 for this absolutely extraordinary, feminine, fun, flirty, elegant, classic, timeless piece, but also you're getting the interest-free credit card payments. We have them all in these beautiful solid colors, but because you have that mesh knit on the sleeves, it leaves that sheerness. Plus this is completely lined with a stretchy underpinning to it, so it's super soft, airy, and breathable. I don't know how you choose what color you're gonna pick today. And of course, because it is tunic length, you're getting coverage in the front, coverage in the back. A beautiful layerable piece. As you can see, Kenya has it on. She put on a little jacket over top. All the girls look stunning, and they've all kind of created a sense of a different way to wear it in style. So Kenya's got a little bit more of like sporty chic. I see Simi, who's rocking the ivory. And Simi, to me, is like, oh my gosh, that white party in the summer or that bridal occasion,
Absolutely.
your mother of the bride. Like, this is the quintessential, like, head to toe look.
I so agree. I love that all the girls have chosen a different way to wear it, because this top is all about that. It's a fabulous tunic. It's giving us all the coverage that we want. It is 27.5 inches in length for my Missy, and it is 25.5 inches, so 2 inches shorter for the petites. So girls, we covered you in every angle. Beautiful 3/4 sleeve. The workmanship on the mesh is absolutely magnificent. It is an embroidery, and when you see it up close, it is very, very 3-dimensional. You touch it, you realize, yep, that is not a print on there. That is an embroidery, and it is really, really stunning. And of course, you have it lined in a beautiful jersey, which is stretchy and it returns. and it also keeps you cool.
Yeah, it's
and
very
it's
soft.
attached ever so lightly at the shoulders. So you're not gonna be running around saying, where is that tank that came
Right.
with it? Where is it?
Right.
It's gonna stay with it,
Yeah, it's
which is really important.
I really love also too that the tank is just a little bit lower than the neckline of that beautiful mesh with the embroidery. So it gives that little hint of that peekaboo of the skin, but it is completely bra friendly. So it's actually stitched down right here at the shoulder. And that's what makes it really easy to wear. But look how gorgeous that mesh is. Look how pretty that 3D embroidery is. I love the floral detail on it. It's just something about spring and summer and those gorgeous fresh florals. I am so excited. What color do you think is going to be most popular tonight, Kate? If you had to take a guess.
Well, I'm wearing blue, but you're wearing the pink.
Kate and I were joking that we're like a gender reveal.
I don't know. I have a funny feeling it's probably gonna be the pink.
I have a feeling it's going to be the pink too, just because it's such a unique pink, right? It's like a shell
like
pink.
peachy
it's got a little
pink.
peachy undertone to it. And a couple of the things that I noticed, I love that it was bra friendly. I love that it's 3/4 sleeve. There's that wave texture right here, which we do have some beautiful culotte pants that are a little bit more wide leg that go perfectly back to that.
The one Simi has on.
Yes, the one Simi has on, exactly. So that's really pretty because it gives it kind of that structure there, and I love that it's a wide cuff. But I also love that that same wave texture is on that tunic band at the bottom, but you do have the side slits, which also separate to that tank top, which also has the side slits. So this is what's stretchy underneath. So you're gonna have tons of stretch. And then this just sort of floats away from the body. It's super just effortless and easy and giving you that length. So remember, petite tunic for the first time ever in a today's special top is huge.
Yay.
So 25.5 inches for petites, 27.5 inches for the average, extra small through 3X. Simi, are you in the extra small in the top? And are you in the average length or petite length? Do you know? You're in the average length. I think I'm the only petite represented tonight, which is totally fine.
Well, you're a very good representative.
Thank you, thank you.
That is for sure.
And oh, I see Miss Danya has showed up in the back, and she's got it on with some wide leg denim. She's got a little newsboy cap on.
Adorable.
I mean, so
Absolutely
chic,
adorable.
and she tucked the tunic in.
Which is also a possibility, girls, at 27.5 inches in the Missy, easily tuck-inable, tunic, no problem. And girls, you know, you're not going to get wrinkles in this.
That's a good point.
So you have the jersey underneath. Some ladies are gonna wanna tuck in the jersey lining and leave the overlay out. And that's a possibility as well.
It's true.
Or leave them both out. I love that we have the high side slits there because it elongates the leg and it really makes it very comfortable to sit and bend because nothing is going to be pulling at your hip area. So it's not gonna seem tight across the tummy. That's really important. Notice that Simi belted it, which is really another great option. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And I love it under a jacket because it really pops. That 3-dimension, that beautiful colors. So all the gals look absolutely terrific. They've mixed and matched. We can go a symphony in one color if we want, but you know, have a lot of fun, girls. These colors really kind of work together. They work with denims, so many things. So yeah, a great wardrobe builder. That's a for sure.
I love that because you're right. You know, you can really dress this piece up, especially in the black or the ivory for those special occasions, those special events. Maybe it is a big event that's happening in your personal life or you're being a guest and an attendee for something. Maybe it is you're getting an award or you're going to a banquet or you're going to a reunion.
Yes,
Miss Kate?
Yes, and I am. Actually, you know, I have 2 occasions that I'm going to be wearing some of these outfits. I do have a college reunion coming up.
So a little birdie, possibly just
That
a
is
rumor,
so funny.
rumor mill around here that are you possibly going to wear this outfit?
I am going to
to
wear this
your
outfit,
reunion?
exactly, and I'm trying to decide which color.
Oh, how should we help you decide what color?
I think that would be really nice. I think that would be fantastic.
Okay.
And this weekend coming up, I'm going to call her my grandniece. She's turning 1 and being baptized this weekend. Exactly. So I
sweet.
also will be wearing one of these outfits for that.
Oh my gosh,
So I've got 2 occasions.
Two occasions, 2 beautiful outfits, 1 incredible top for an extraordinary price point today. I mean, $12.32 to get it home. You put it on, there's no buttons, there's no zippers. It instantaneously just has style, it's unique, it's special. If you were to see this at a boutique or at a fine department store, you would instantaneously think, oh my gosh, that's out of my budget. I can't afford that, right? It's gonna be maybe it's $250 or it's $180. This is $36.95. And I love that you don't have to find a piece to wear underneath of it. That is attached. So that tank is attached, but that is that cool, stretchy, soft, really breathable and easy to wear tank that is attached. And then you get the overlay of that beautiful kind of wave textured band at the bottom, side slit. So if you're sitting or you're moving or you're swinging, you're dancing, and because it's tunic length, you get coverage in the front and you get that great coverage in the back. Now I'm petite, I'm 5'1.5". I'm wearing the extra small petite, which is 25.5 inches in this beautiful rose pink, which is the #1 bestseller right now.
Okay. Well,
Rose
I kind
is
of
in
thought
the
it might
lead.
be. I kind of thought it might be.
I will tell you, if you guys want the full ensemble, head to toe, we do have the Millennium Stretch pant that is cropped with a great little scalloped edge. So comfortable, so soft, so stretchy, so unique in the exact same colorways. Aren't those just the daintiest, most feminine little detail?
Valerie,
yes,
we have those in messy length and petite length as well.
Okay, so petite's 20 inches on the inseam, average is gonna be 22 inches on the inseam, and we have them in all the colors, including lemon zest, which if you are somebody that just loves to walk into a room and bring the sunshine, bring the smiles, you know, this is definitely a color I know always makes me feel happy. And keep in mind that this overlay, this mesh with this beautiful embroidered floral detail is front, is back, is on the sleeves, and
everywhere.
You can just see it is absolutely gorgeous, which means that when you are taking that photograph or that video, or you're in that, you know, I don't know, just something fun that you're doing. It doesn't matter what angle you're being caught at or being photographed in or videoed in, you're gonna look good 360 degrees. And I love, love, love the sheer sleeves. You know, the fact of the matter is you could have made the sleeves also lined, but I love that you chose not to. It gives it a little bit more sophistication. There's more elegance. The intricacy of the embroidered on that mesh is really hard to do, especially at this price point.
And it's so much easier really to see it without the lining.
Right.
So that's why we were showing it at the neckline, showing it on the sleeve. It really, really works out so, so well that way. And you know, we call details like that sexy without being revealing.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
love
it kind of
that.
leaves a little bit of mystery there. Exactly. So I think just really super fun. I really hope the girls at home are gonna work with me to tell me which colors I should wear for what.
Well, it's gonna be a hard choice tonight, but I will tell you this is the only time all day you'll probably have all the colors and all the sizes available. So this is your ivory. It's a beautiful soft white. I love that it doesn't have like a yellow undertone or a gray undertone. It's still very crisp and bright. Classic black. And then praline is that beautiful kind of like, almost like a soft beige with a little bit of like that nutty kind of undertone to it. It's a great neutral. Obviously, any of these are gonna be year-round, classic, any occasion, but I really hope you play with color because this is the time of year I think we look forward to bringing that splash of color. We look forward to kind of wearing our prints and wearing our different styles. And this is the first time we've ever done a Today Special top in the petite length. So our girls have spoken, Kate, you listened and you wanted to bring it to them in a tunic, which is very flattering on everybody. Doesn't matter your height, doesn't matter what you do for a living or how you're wearing this. In fact, I'm gonna stop down and ask Simi while she's there in that ivory. She's 5'7" and she's in the extra small. She's also wearing the wave pant, which is a wider leg and a culotte length. So that is also available in all the colors to the Today Special. So a little different than my scalloped cropped pant, but those pants are $39.95. If you want to add that onto your order, that means that the top, which is the Today Special, and that pant, which is new, is about $25 to get home on any major credit card. It's great. And then Jan's wearing it in black. She color blocked it.
Yeah, which I really, really love. I love that her shoes and her handbag is color blocked, picking up both colors. It's just really a incredibly well coordinated outfit. It really stands out. So girls, you don't have to go head to toe. You know, I personally love a head to toe look because I find it the most slimming. But you know, we're both head to toe.
I love that.
I love the way Jan looks, the way she color blocked it. I think that really shows a lot of style.
I have good news and I have bad news,
Okay.
Kate. The good news is we still have the colors and sizes for everybody, but if you want my outfit head to toe in the rose pink, We have less than 2,000 for the entire day for the whole country.
Oh, boy.
In the pink, and only 450 in the pant, which means when you're putting these together, maybe you're an extra small up top, but you're a medium on the bottom. Maybe you're an extra small on the bottom, but you're a large on the top. So I love putting these pieces together. And this is probably gonna be about $25, I think, on FlexPay as well. So with the top and with the pant. So we will get to the pant in a few moments, but I would, if you're picking up the top now, drop it into your cart and make sure you check out with the coordinating bottom that you wanna get it in, especially if you want it in pink.
And you know what? I do have to just
Okay,
say,
good.
because we have them both here, this is the coordinating bottom that actually matches perfectly to this textured wave fabric that's there at the cuff of the sleeve and at the hemline. So I consider it to be a little bit more, I would say maybe a little more dressy.
Yes.
It's certainly a little bit more flowy. Elastication, both of them at the waist. Both trousers have elastication at the waist because they're Nina Leonard. So you've got stretch and return in both, but I think they read a little differently, you know?
Yeah, I definitely think if you're, if you don't necessarily want to wear a skirt, this would be a great option for a skirt. This one also has pockets. So options, as you mentioned, so that's really great. All right, and your blue. I love the blue that you wearing. How would you describe that blue?
I loved when you said cornflower.
Yeah.
I thought that was really kind of the way. It's got a nice vibrancy to it. This blue happens to look great on so many skin tones. So I'm really glad that we were really hit it. It's a brand new blue for us. As a matter of fact, every single color here, with the exception of our black and our white, is brand new for this hour. Actually, we have done the lemon zest before. But it's a brand new shade of pink. And it's the praline is a brand new neutral for us, and this is a brand new shade of blue.
We love new.
So I know we
fresh,
do. Well, you know, we love
fun.
our classics, right? We love our classics, and that's why we have them. But I just love bringing a new shade into the wardrobe.
Okay, Kate, it's after midnight. It's a new day. The girls are looking too cute to be hanging out by themselves. Shall we join the runway with the girls? All right, let's do it. Because this is what it's all about. When you get together with your friends and your family and you're having the occasions, maybe you're throwing the graduation party, maybe you're taking a cruise, maybe you're hosting the girls' brunch, or you know, the special occasion. You want to be the hostess with the mostest, or you want to stand out. These are those specialty pieces. And I still can't get over the $36.95 price point. Like that is,
kind of an amazing
when you talk about a New York-based fashion line that really encompasses inclusivity for all ages, for all styles, for all body types. This goes extra small through 3X, and for the first time ever in a Today Special, this top now comes in petite lengths. So I'm gonna scooch over here. Wait, don't take her away from me. Don't take her away from me. She's just too cute. She's just too cute. Okay.
I'm gonna go on the other side.
Because when she came out, you were you're feeling yourself. I could tell, Miss Kenya. Kenya's like, yeah, I'm rocking. I'm going to a party. Like, send me out. So here's what I love. She's in the lemon zest. She made it her own. She added the turquoise beads. She put the fun scarf in her hair. She's got a little bit more of that frayed bell-bottom edge jean. So it's edgier. It's a vibe. It's boho. It's chic. And she's got these like fun, like platform kind of clog shoes on. So it is a really versatile top that's going to last you. And what size are you in?
1X.
You're in the 1X. And you always wear the 1X, right? And you can see it's bra friendly. There's nothing restricting across her shoulders, because the mesh actually has some give to it.
The mesh does have some give to it, as well as the textured wave. So that's really great. As a matter of fact, everything that we're wearing has some forgiveness to it. And certainly the jersey tank underneath has a lot.
And then the lining underneath, remember, this is like super duper stretchy. Say that 10 times fast. So you've got a lot of flex and a lot of give, and this is what's touching your skin. It's very, very soft. All right. You go, I don't know.
She's gonna rock that party, exactly.
Festival. There's a lot of music festivals right now. She
and
could
that's
totally
great
get
for
the
it.
music festival. All right, Jan's in a medium, and you're how tall, Jan?
5'9".
5'9". And you like the way the medium fits. I like that. You know what? We haven't really talked about. It's got a little bit more of a boxier. It's not like doesn't have a fit and flare and A-line. And why do we like that on our figures?
Well, we love that. First off, it's a very, very modern cut. It doesn't cut you off because it is the full tunic length. So boxy usually is shorter. It usually kind of comes to the waist. So we use the full tunic length to make it kind of just elongating to the figure. And those nice high side slits give us that room so it does float. It has a lot of movement. Often things that are really truly boxy they don't move
Right.
so well. You
Well,
know, they kind of just hold a frame.
And I noticed that it still fits really nicely across the chest and across the shoulders, and it has a lot of room in the upper arm
Yes,
area,
exactly.
which I know is important to a lot of us.
Very much
a lot
so.
of us women, no matter your size, no matter your shape, nobody wants to feel like you've got something super tight on your arms, but how pretty is the embroidery? I mean, the fact that you got like the pink, I said pinkaboo because I'm thinking of rose pink, but like the peekaboo of that sheerness of the skin underneath without revealing anything. Look at it a little bit on the neckline as well. So it's just something so classy, so appropriate for pretty much any occasion.
I would say so. And, you know, Jan's sporting the black. Again, I absolutely adore the color black done with the tan. I think it really looks so great, which is praline. Really, really looks strong. But if she was head to toe in black,
Oh, goodness.
in my mind, it's the dressiest one, and it takes you really into a real evening event.
And in summer. It's
In
hard
high
to
summer.
find black
Of course it is
in
because,
summer.
yeah, because it doesn't look heavy.
No, and
because
it's
of all
not.
the mesh, and it's
Right.
not.
And it's not. It's light, it's airy, it's breezy, and I love that, and it's gonna feel cool. It's also machine washable. We didn't even talk about that.
Machine washable, of course, it's Nina Leonard. You'll never need to iron this. The jersey doesn't wrinkle. The mesh will not wrinkle. And if for any reason you see a little crease, just hang it in the room where you take a shower. You know, very, very
I love
simple.
that. Miss Danya, are you trying to outdo?
Yeah, she just kind of jumped
my
right up
pink?
front. Okay.
Her
I guess-
praline is now neck and neck with the rose pink. I think there's even a room in your closet for both. You know, like get a neutral. I know it's a friendly competition
It is,
around here.
it is.
Here's what I will tell you though: when you go to the PTA or when you go to the Broadway or when you're, you know, doing the birthday or the reunion or you're on that special occasion trip, not everybody's going to have this. And the thing is, it's just as easy to put on a brown t-shirt or a pink t-shirt as it is to put on this beautiful, elegant, exquisite,
Absolutely.
exclusive, by the way.
Yeah,
exclusive
no hook
to
and eye
us.
closures, nothing to have to mess around
Yep.
with in the back. It didn't bother my hair when I popped it over my head. Just really, really simple. Just very free and easy, and I can move, I can bend. It's
Yep.
like really easy. And no scratching on the skin. And I love the lining on the inside. It's gonna keep you cool while keeping you covered.
I
So I think
we're gonna
that's
go.
really important.
This one's getting, she's getting a little too excited
yeah,
over here.
little sassy. She might be taking over. You better get away.
Well, I need to go back over here. Kate and I want to show everyone the details on this blouse because the big thing is it's already lined, you guys. You don't have to find a tank top. You don't have to find a t-shirt. You don't have to find something that
Such a
matches.
good point.
You know, it's already built in and it's bra friendly. You can wear a comfortable bra, a casual bra, a t-shirt bra, a pretty lacy bra. You don't have to worry about it. And yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to show everybody is when you sort of take the overlay of the embroidered, you can see it's complete.
You have a full and complete
tank top.
tank.
And it's completely
Full.
stitched down.
Exactly, stitched
And
down
it's
at the
stretchy.
shoulders.
Look at that.
It's even, you know, there's nothing chintzy about it, girls. It's bound at the arms. So it's that same quality as if we were giving you a tank top that's just all by itself.
It's true,
that you're
especially-
gonna wear
yeah.
all alone.
Especially
you know?
at $36.
And high side slits.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know,
because
in
if you're
the liner.
sitting,
'Cause it
you
could
don't
pull. We don't
exactly
want it to pull.
pulls, or if you are a little bit, you know, fuller at the hips and you need that room, it's not going to pull there as well. Okay, here's what's happening. If you want we've already sold over 500. If you want the rose pink in the petite length, we are into single digits in a couple of the sizes already, which means
Wow.
by the time we get to morning, there's gonna be a lot of the petites and a lot of the sizes in the rose pink that are gonna be sold out. So the difference is 2 inches in length, extra small through 3X, 25.5 inches. I'm 5, 1.5. You can see where it hits me right at my lower hip area.
It's a perfect tunic length on
Yep,
you.
exactly.
Absolutely ideal.
And then 27.5 inches if you use the average. So rose pink is most popular. Rose pink is gonna definitely be the most limited. So by the time you get to morning, you will kind of be a little bit spotty with sizes. And then the ivory and the praline are also very popular. Crisp, clean. I see this as just very rich girl, you know what I mean? Very
I'm with you.
expensive.
I'm with you. But you know, I do think it's gonna change throughout the day.
Of course, yeah.
I really, really do. Because almost originally, and I know the pink is really, really gorgeous, But I know you're a yellow girl because of your grandma.
I know, I love
Exactly, and I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna go for the yellow.
I know,
Exactly, and I think if it was like by day or early or whatever, if
Yeah.
it wasn't midnight,
Yeah.
you know, I think you might have picked the yellow, right?
Yeah,
just for fun.
Just for fun,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh my gosh, is Simi wearing the tweed twin
Yeah,
set we have later?
she is, and she
So-
paired it there with the beautiful pink.
The beautiful pink. So think about this, ladies. Think about how gorgeous that embroidery detail is. That is three-dimensional, that is not printed on or screened on. And she has paired it back with a beautiful tweed, a beautiful kind of plaid, if you will. That two-piece tweed cardi skirt and cardi set is $34.95. The cardigan shouldn't even be $34.95. And then you're getting that beautiful A-line sweep skirt. That is a steal. You're getting both pieces. We do have a presentation coming up, but I would start placing your order quickly on that. And then if you're picking up our today's special, brand new, exclusive to us here at HSN, you've never seen it before. The colors are gorgeous. They're all great. From the rose pink to the lemon zest to the ivory to the black to that beautiful praline. And don't forget about that blue violet, extra small through 3X, and average length 27.5 inches for the first time ever in a today's special in a top from Nina Leonard, petite lengths as well at 25.5 inches. So this is machine washable. You can go ahead and wash it at home.